So we're still gonna do some side mission stuff. And then we're gonna go from side missions to Vermeer, and Vermeer is gonna be a very crucial place. That's kind of why I'm putting Vermeer off for several reasons. So, let's begin. So I did level up Journal Codex. You've acquired data detailed. So this just means talk to Tali. And this data we got will basically go to her. Because we still have to find Dr. Salion, who goes by the name Dr. Hart, but first things first, we're gonna go and talk to Tali. Because when we go to find this doctor, we're gonna bring Garrus with us. First things first.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I have well, pretty much as much money as possible, because even if I sell one thing, I can easily get it back. Tornado, nope. Katana, even worse. Yeah, so now what's gonna happen is a lot of my gear and stuff is just gonna be broken down.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
We're gonna say we understand, but essentially, yeah, because she wants to use this for
You want to bring this data back to the migrant
go
fleet.
back to the fleet for her.
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Well, never wanted anything more for now, because technically she's still considered a kid. Now, next game, she's no longer a kid. I say it like that, but really what it is she's on her pilgrimage, but like, you know how like if you turn 15, if you're a Latina, you turn 15, you have a quinceanera, or like you have that coming age. How sorry Liara is 106 and still considered a kid. That's kind of what Tali's going through. If I remember correctly, she's somewhere like 18 to 20 range, maybe older. But she's, in the eyes of her people, she's considered a kid. So that data just allows her to, when she brings it back, she's no longer considered a kid in the eyes of her people.
Hey, Shepard. You need some? See you later.
So we did that. We gave it to Tali, and as you can see, the journal entry. No, it's completed with Tali's pilgrimage. Let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I don't have time for this.
Oh. Goodbye, Commander.
He doesn't say anything new. No one says anything new. Just Tali's the only one that has something new because of the fact that we gave her something to use for her pilgrimage. Yeah. I always remember how I hated constantly having to press open door for this. I wish they were just automatic, but it's whatever.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hackett out.
Out. So I will say it may seem very one-sided because you're doing a lot of things like, oh, human lives, this, that. But the whole premise is that humanity is still fairly new here. So that's why it may kind of seem outnumbered like that. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird. But don't take it as like humans are like bad or anything. It's just it's a case of it's a case of we're still relatively new to this new form of the galaxy because we're able to fly and all this stuff. But in the terms of we're gonna go to Newton first. But in the terms of Mass Effect, we're green.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
And there's Heavy.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
Well, that's certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
So this is another mission. So, to quickly speak on this, depending on how you choose your origin in Mass Effect, changes some dialogue and things like that. Like you'll have there's an NPC that if you were a military kid, like if your parents were spacers, they you would happen to know this guy because he'll speak about your mom. Hey, you could talk to your mom. She'll say, yeah. You go and you tell him, look, dude, you gotta get yourself clean. Now, there's other kind of ones too. This is another mission based off your backstory. If you chose the sole survivor backstory, you will be referenced in this mission. Because your character's like, yeah, I remember Akuz. You're the only one to walk away from it. So it's stuff like that. And down we go. So that's kind of part of the reason why I really do enjoy Mass Effect as well. Is because they make it to where, hey, yeah, the backstory you choose does in fact matter on choices. I bring my 2. So now what's gonna happen is, let's see what we're looking at. Anomaly, that's the underground facility. They're that way. That's fine. Oh, I did not mean to get out of the way. One thing I definitely noticed is that they upped the lighting in some of this stuff. Some were a lot darker. As I stated this when I went to get Liara, her planet used to be a lot darker, like the road and everything, so they actually made it lighter, and they just went across the board for all planets. Ooh. These are the weird space boat names. You can like flat out shoot them. It's only fun with the monkeys. Doop, doop, deep, doop. Terrain insignia. Someone was added to a party. Alright, we're gonna make our way this way. See, I like it when they when they make a planet that's just easy, like go across the surface, easy climbs. That's the kind of planets I like. But when they make like something like that one planet where it's like a bunch of hills and something like really bad to climb, it's like really. And I know it may sound like a dead person, but that's why I so much enjoy that they removed it in Mass Effect. Just using Space Cow.
You lead, I'll follow.
Apparently one of these is called a shifty looking cow. He was shifty. Had to put him down. He had rabies. Space rabies. It's hilarious that they don't hit you with like Renegade or, just randomly killing the cows. It's almost like they expect the players were gonna do it from the start. But I will say I do enjoy that they don't penalize you. Like if you do a renegade option, you don't get into Paragon, and vice versa. I like that they're two separate things. So you can completely make your character an asshole, but yet still be a nice person. That's the outpost. I'm already being shot at. What the hell? Alright. I'm sorry, that ragdoll was just too funny. I'm sorry. The ragdolls are too amusing. Oh, let's put him out of his misery. Oh, there's a sniper. Okay. Bye. Aw, you just flat out died. I mean, it's still enjoyable, but it's not as funny as the people just going, woo! Oh, I love when this game does ragdolls. I really love it. Uh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is why I talk about how in this game, ragdolls tend to just bring me utter enjoyment. And that's just because when it happens, it just makes you feel great. It's the funniest thing. Oh, I meant to hit map. Because I'm going to the debris. And then we're gonna decide to put out the base. Judging from... So here's what I'm gonna say. I couldn't see what, is that debris from up there? Yeah, that's debris. I couldn't see what the enemy types were. But I would be safe to assume that they were Cerberus. Going back to what I said, in this game they kind of paint Cerberus in a bad light, and you learn more about them when you get to the next game. So it's kind of weird. Let's see. I got at least one dead body here. Or two. Yeah, I'm probably looking at Cerberus. It's either gonna be Cerberus or pirates. My money's on Cerberus. So, save just in case something happens. I don't like that. So, there's probably poison in there, but it don't bother me. I actually have like 120 resistance to toxic now, so. Oh, there's another dead body. Yeah, oh, mercy. I'm purposely taking damage that time. There it is, first aid specialist. No, I don't. Hey, Krogan. Would you like tricks? I'm sorry, that dude just zoomed into the ceiling. Alright. I'm sorry, that just makes me laugh so much. Oh man. I just like how that one guy just got sent into the ceiling and couldn't do anything about it. This is why you run explosive rounds on a shotgun. Because you get interactions like that and you just love life. Oh man. I can laugh. See, here's the thing. Ragdolls can make me laugh big time, especially when it comes to Mass Effect. Because the ragdolls go from 0 to 100 if done right, as you just saw earlier. Alright, that.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
So he happened to be someone else who survived Akuz, and if you selected Sole Survivor, he would actually have a better interaction with you.
What all comes out? I'm listening, but I need you to put that gun down.
You don't understand! I don't want to kill anyone. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Akuz brought to justice.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life
So
away.
this is where you get to say
What did
happened.
the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on a cruise. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What kind of tests are we talking about?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
So right now, I can shoot the guy. I can say, let's make this public, but I'm gonna go with this.
You're
isn't
better
justice.
than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on a cruise, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the Fifth Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So there's that. So we just finished that one. We're gonna go back to our shit now. Let's just double check, make sure we didn't get. We did get some equipment, which is just a lot of it now is coming to reduce diamond gel, reduce diamond gel, reduce. So we
Message
handle
coming
that.
in.
We're gonna talk to Hackett
Patching
now.
it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
God damn it, Volt! Goddamn bugs. Now we're gonna go to Herschel. And Herschel should have Just go around, but that's the shit that's gonna have the dock that we gotta take Garrus with us. Rocky asteroid. And now we're gonna hit here. And when we click on this, it's gonna say its own private owner, Dr. R. Hart. So I'm not gonna board just yet. Alright. Here we go. And this is, like I said, we're gonna bring Garrus with us. So I'm bringing Tali Garrus for this one. Because it makes more sense to bring Garrus for this one because he's the one that has a lot of history with this guy. So before we go, Garrus has some points, and I'm gonna put it into that. Tali has some points, but I did say I was gonna hold on to that for now. I don't remember what we're gonna be fighting. If it's crazy patience. Oh, nope, we're fighting Huss. Oh, you get back over here. They're technically rip-offs of Thorians. I purposely try to ragdoll too if I can. Oh wait, I can work on God damn it! Who took that from me? So before I go in there, double check.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
Guess what?
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
Oh, it's not moving anyway.
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
That's closer for it's stained with the blood of many species, pale violet. So you can let him live and it would trigger some different stuff, but there's really no point in letting him live. So we're gonna loot. That was one of the easiest ones I think I've ever gotten. Anything up here? Nope. And off we go. So we just finished out Dr. Saleon. You can convince Garrus to let him go and put him on trial, but truth be told, the outcome remains the same regardless. The dude's gonna end up dying. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and talk to Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Saleon, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
So, if you,
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
I should get back to my... I wouldn't mind talking more.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Alright. So, like, with Dr. Saleon, even if you let him live, he, Garrus will
Looking
say
for
something like,
supplies?
hey, I still feel
Let's see
like
what
we
you
should have
bet.
killed him, but I can understand letting him live, too, because basically he has to atone. So it's kind of one of those things. Alright, we have finished. that's, I believe, everything in the Kepler Verge. Now we're gonna go Styx Theta, which only has 2 places. So right now we're just gonna see where we land, if we land. So that's a survey. So meaning, always double check just to make sure this is a land. Does it say atmosphere? Nothing. Nope. So, alright, time to see what we got here on Athlete. So we have a listening post that we're going to be going to. I'm just trying to see, because I'm trying to remember, there's a I'm supposed to be able to talk to sorry, just give me a sec, I'm looking something up, because I remember this and it's kind of bothering me right now. It's a background based mission. Okay, I found what I was looking for. So so what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to make a return trip to the Citadel, because that's what I was saying. Knew something was bothering me. Depending on your background on the Citadel, there's 3 different missions. So depending on the 2 things you chose for your background, which, as you know, you can mix and match, you'll have a mission on the Citadel which will match your growing up background. So like what you did when you were younger. So if you chose like your youthful day kind of thing, I forget what they word it. You were part of a gang before you enlisted. Then you have, if you do that one, you'll be contacted by a guy who remembers you, ran back in the day, like, hey, I need you to pull some strings from me, talk to someone. If you chose colonist, you will, that background is part of colony, but Batarians raided the colony, and you managed to hold out until the Alliance got there to help. That's gonna be a different mission where you have a chick who's from that colony, and she utterly has PTSD, and she says, hey, well, this guy's responsible, kind of thing, or like, I just can't take it anymore. Kind of one of those situations. So, and the one that I was remembering, I was like, why is this not triggering? Is if you chose Spacer, which is what I chose. And Spacer is that you were born of 2 military parents, but because they were both active duty in space, you're always in space on basically lived on a ship. Someone who used to serve with your mother, and to put it in the simplest terms, he hit hard times. So he knows you, but you can tell he's hit rough times. And then the other 3 backgrounds, which is Ruthless, Soul Survivor, or War Hero, has actual galaxy missions that will pop up with them. So the one we have with Tombs, if you chose Soul Survivor, you'll have dialogue with Tombs where he'll be like, hey, look, this is the man that caused the coups. If you have Ruthless, I forget which mission it is, but they comment on, oh shit, they sent you. And then you have War Hero, which I think I already triggered that one. I might have already triggered that one, but basically you talk to someone in the mission, they're like, yeah, I know what you did. Actually, yeah, I think I talked to it earlier. It was the guy with the bomb. Yeah, I did that mission. The one that's part of my background. So you may see enemies. That's a Rachni colony. So this isn't the only time you face a Rachni colony. Just this is a case where you fight them. And unfortunately, they don't remember who you are. Whoa. That's new. I remember them looking a lot more, I got how much XP? Damn. Glad I came this way. 25 a pop. That's 10,000 XP total for this whole area. So, if I'm looking at that right, I'm getting 19,000 per. Yeah, they give 19,000 per. Ooh, I'm actually happy I did this. That's just very helpful. Yeah, did I just fight Rachni again? Yeah. Just be happy they didn't have Blue Warriors on Novaria. Now there is a I remember correctly, there's a mission where you won't be able to use the Mako because you have to strap it up to the generators and stuff of to power the defenses of the place. So you can either A, just stay in the Mako and pop shots from a distance, or use the Mako to power the defenses, and you get turrets to help you, but you lose out on defeat if you use the Mako. That's the trade-off. I got that sound. This might be it, actually. Yeah. Oh, we were fighting Rachni. Rachni, here we come. Yeah, I'm just gonna be methodical and just make sure I hit them all in distance. So the nice thing is with the Mako, a direct hit does more damage with the cannon than a splash. Which is slightly sad because you would think the splash should still do the same, but no. The game actually recognizes that a direct shot hurts more than a splash. Just give me 1 second. I gotta fix my headset. Alright, much better. So now that we know we're gonna be fighting Rachni, we can prepare a little bit better. So now we begin. So yeah, we can see that, yeah, they died. And it's gonna be a case of, hey, we let the Rachni Queen go. I thought they said they weren't gonna mess with people. Difference. So I'm actually gonna Rex, fat Look, Rex, buddy. I love running with you. But you gotta have some, you know, personal space. And seriously, man, you can't keep just, you know, standing in front of me. If I remember correctly, those are arachnite eggs. Yeah, we're not letting any of those fly. Wait. Oh, those solaris. I want what I want's polaris. I don't know why I didn't start just breaking that stuff down. Because I already know what gear I want. Reduce, reduce, reduce. Destroy all the eggs.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
According to this, they received a supply ship just 2 days ago. The Rachni must have attacked since then.
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Rachni didn't come from nowhere.
One moment. These things are drones, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Wherever it is, there's probably more Rachni there. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Right.
So now I have to go back to Argos Row. Because there's now an area opens up, and that's due to the Rachni. So now this hits a point where it's like, hey, look, I freed Arachnite Queen. She said she wasn't going to be messing with people. Why now is this happening? Well, just so, first things first, just so you guys know that regardless if you freed the Arachnite Queen or not, this still happens. Basically, what they try to say is Saren was able to get them prior to your events of going there, or that they were actually already somewhere, just lying in wait, minding their own business. I can't say. Like, I really can't say how they went that route. So, we definitely are going to be going back to Argos Road. Because I believe this is everything I have to do in Styx Theta, or I still have one more system. Yeah, I still have the other system. But then we'll go, so how we're gonna go this is, we're gonna go to the other system. We're gonna go back to the Citadel. Because I need to do a mission there before we hit a certain point. And the reason why I say that we need to do it before we hit a certain point is because what's going to happen is After we do Vermeer, we may not be able to go back to the Citadel. So it's kind of a situation where it's like it's all or nothing. But, oh man. I want to cause more ragdolls. So... I'm saving just to be safe. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go... this way. And there's gonna be some stuff along. I'm not gonna go straight to the listening post, because if I remember, this was that mission I was talking about earlier, where you're gonna have to give up using Miko. Supposed to be something cool. Huh. Did I pass it? I'll make a return trip down there. So, discovery, these particle boards were shut down after breaking through tunnels just below the surface. The shacks will give us a sense with the logo of the Tenkara mining or something. But if you notice, it looks like they hit something. In this case, they hit Arachnite Colony. So, safe to assume that the colony was here. So that sound we just heard, probably Arachnite cry. They like call it like the Sog and the Arachnites. I don't need to do this anymore, but like I said, I'm trying to hit level 30 as fast as possible. So by making sure I get everything, I'm ensuring that I hit level 30. Now we're going back here because there's supposed to be something here. There, I see the small one. That's what I was looking for originally. Shit. why I said acid is like the highest damaging like element in this game. Alright, they're all dead now. Like, it's really stupid how much damage acid does. Like, it really is. I don't know if it's just like threshers or arachni, but like besides explosive rounds, of course, the next best type is toxic. From my time playing Mass Effect 1, everything's affected by toxic. Incendiary rounds rarely work. So it's kind of like one of those situations like it's not even bothered using it because it hardly works. But that's kind of why I also enjoy Mass Effect 2, because they kind of just got rid of that whole system and they kind of went a more simpler route with it. So what do I mean by simpler route? So in Mass Effect 2, I'll say it right now because I plan on getting to it. You'll come across 3 different type of health bars. You'll have the health bars you'll come across are the red, which is basically flesh, blue, which is shield, and yellow, which is armor. Now, the type of enemy you face will change a lot of what works against them. So, that being said, for example, Incendiary. Oh, that's achievement for like killing a shit ton of things. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Alright. That's a dead wreck now. So, you'll come across enemies, and just using like the enemies you came across in here. Shields, you want to hit them with something that can give you shields. If it's flesh, which is red health bars, or just basic normal health bars. Certain things are more susceptible, like for example fire. They'll take more damage via that. Then you have armor, which armor works just like it sounds. You may not hit as hard with certain things, so this change actually works in your favor because it means you have to build your teams a certain way. Well, you can still run through with certain things. I've done it on multiple occasions. But it makes you think like, alright, what am I going to fight? How do I build my team? How do I go about this? And that's another reason why I enjoy things with Mass Effect. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back. Yeah, this is definitely the one mission I was talking about earlier. Where, we have to forego using the Mako for a bit. Won't bother me, but... Yep. We might get like one tough fight. And then we're gonna go right over here real quick. But we have to go about this way a certain direction. Because if we don't go the right direction, we're gonna trigger counter. We don't want to trigger the counter. But yeah, like so they actually made like health bars matter. So if you're gonna fight one type of enemy, which I can use examples of all three from this game for that. So, generic, human, humanoid-based enemies, roaming, that. They all will be susceptible to what just normal enemies. But also some of those enemies may have a shield. So, same tactics in here. Like how you used Holly to hit them with overload to knock out the shield or do as much damage as you can to a shield. Same thing. You want to hit the shield with something electrical or tech-based powers. Then what you're going to do is you're going to then enemies like drones, they're going to have armor instead of like just generic. Again. So right now it's just like they're holding out. We gotta help. I just took a hit. See, I can hit generator. So now I disconnected the Mako. So now these turrets are online. And they're going to proceed to help.
First Lieutenant Durand, sir.
We're
3rd
gonna talk
Brigade,
to her
14th
before the
Infantry
wave comes.
Regiment. And I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts.
They're called Rachni. You get a supply ship in recently?
Yeah, but that was an Alliance ship, Commander. I mean, it was a drone, running on automatics. But what...
Will the Rachni come back?
What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position.
Aye, aye. You heard the man. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Yeah, she just basically tells you straight up, alright, do what you can now because shit's about to get real and we just got sledgehammer rounds. Yeah. Sledgehammer 10. That's going on my pistol. Wait a minute. Where's my pistol? Sledgehammer 10. Now we can use this barricade and basically not take any damage. Yeah, because this is scripted, you're not going to get any XP for this. Yeah, a lot of the NPCs just have like Did they just... Oh, hell. They just been spinning up my goddamn... jackasses. Connect, Mako. Mako's hooked up. We're gonna do the next wave.
You must die!
Tali, come on. Yo, this is a good time to play with my sniper. Yeah, not the same. Sorry. I have explosive rounds on it, but it's not the same. You kind of need... You kinda... let's try it with those. Let's try it with the... Oh, yeah, that's...
must die!
Well, seeing as no more's coming...
Holy hell, sir. Talk about a near-run thing. You alright?
Never mind me. Are you all right?
Still on my feet. We've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right. That must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander.
Damn
Thanks.
straight I'm going to do it. But I may actually have to use Metagel to repair the Mako, depending on what condition it's in. Might as well just take the free Metagel when I'm here. God damn it. Well, it did this thing again. Come on. Why is it always? There we go. So now we're gonna go to the coordinates she gave us, which I accidentally discovered earlier. Let's see. Yeah, they were chewing on my thing. So now, let's make sure everyone's on their shotguns. Yes, thank you. Just when we enter the mine, I'm gonna do a quick saving. Oh, it's saving for me. But I'm still gonna save myself, just because. So this is I believe the first time we're gonna end up, oh, I should have just broke them down for Omnigel. This is gonna be the first time we fight a Brood Warrior on foot.
Heads up!
Hey, Rex, get over here. Now we just make our way through here, and as we go places, we're just gonna get attacked by Recti. I'm gonna hit it with Reduce, reduce, reduce. I gotta remember, I gotta start reducing now because I don't. Oh.
Now it's
Game. There we go. That was. Sorry, wrong one. Unity. And then we're gonna.
Gun is new.
This. I just had a weird case of the game took a bit to register things because it was not letting me fire my pistol. That was actually kind of annoying. But the sad thing is like a lot of these random bugs that you witness with me are in fact from the original game. Drop the barrier again. That should... Alright. Now we made our push to here. We're gonna open up and unfortunately more fighting. Fall back. We just bullied it. And I have health regen, so I'm not too worried about stuff. I can use Metagel just as a quick get me out of danger situation. But other than that, like I said, I have
clear.
My armor is set up how I want it. So when I get another medical exoskeleton 10, it's gonna go on. Same thing like I did for Tali. I should start giving her that for her powers, and same for Rex. All this is gonna do now is it's just gonna give my group, or my squad, regen capabilities. As you see, her things are already going up. Me and Rex use barrier. Singularity. Damn it. I want to use barrier. Records of the Arachnite Wars are just brood warriors. The male-gendered Arachnite only fight when a hive is severely pressed. Safe to say you eliminated the Arachnite on others. So basically just taking out the brood warriors. Ah, shit. That was my first. Oh, I can do it again. Nice. So, I'm actually enjoying that because I just noticed something. So, how I messed up twice and it's just letting me redo it again. If I remember correctly, in the first game, if you messed up, you were not allowed to do it again. You actually had to use Omnigel to open it. So if that's the case, and they actually made it where I can attempt again after failed attempts, I'm actually happy about that. Unfortunately, it kind of makes Omnigel worthless now. Well, no, Omnigel's not entirely worthless because you can still use it to just speed open things if you don't want to actually attempt the opening minigame. You can just go, alright, Omnigel done. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get in the Mako. I'm going to make a return trip to the outpost. I don't have to, because once it gave me that little tech. Game? That was weird. Why is it? Hold on. I might be dealing with a crash. Hang on, people. I might be dealing with a crash. That's not good. Because yeah, that locks up everything. Oh, that's bad. It's automatically, oh. Well, I gotta fix this real quick. Thanks, game. Luckily I saved. But that's... oof. So, alright, I gotta fix this because it's... I have to close the game and go back in. Because it shouldn't be hitting you at all. It shouldn't be hitting you with that loading. That's bad. If it's hitting me with that loading. Thank God I did that quick save. Alright, so what just happened actually is a common bug. And this was back from the first game. So I'll read it off to you. Similarly, when leaving the Arachnite colony in the Xbox 360 and PS3 version, the frame rate drops incredibly low and one of Shepard's squad members may disappear. The problem ends when the player returns to the Normandy. Also, saving before leaving the mines and restarting the system seems to fix it. So what we got hit with was a actual like bug that's happened before. So as you can see, everything's good. I just reset the game. We're all good. Does it suck? Yeah, but it's not like they entirely spruced up the game or did things to change it. They just upped the graphics, made some slight tweaks. So, unfortunately, some of the older bugs are still present. See, she's still there. We can just talk to her and tell her, hey, it's cleared out, by the way.
We're good, Commander.
See? Boom. Done. So at least you guys got to see some of the things that happened from the very first game. Does it suck? Yeah. That's how it's been. You learn to deal with it. Okay, so I did both those. I'm just gonna hit again just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure we're finished. Yeah, because that's where we got the other one where we have to go back to Argos Row. So I did Kepler Verge, Armstrong Nebula, Hawking Nita. I have to go back to Argos Row. Just Sentry? Huh, that's weird. It's actually really weird. Ah, so yeah, it is just Sentry because all the other ones are only available in Mass Effect 2. That's why something just seemed off.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
You could say maybe you're overreacting.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
So it's like, his followers?
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems.
That's a typo.
We can't let him go on like this.
Oh, that's a typo. Game broken. Typo. That is completely incorrect spelling.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
And then Major Kyle.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge and early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
So, this is...
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be
this
possible,
is
Commander.
actually a
We don't
mission.
want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
I'll finish that, dog. Alright. So this is one of those missions that I was saying that has to do with your backstory. Like the one where I have to disable the nuke. That actually followed my backstory because I actually ran into the guy that I stopped the Skillian Blitz. We saw the Sole Survivor one, which is Mr. Toombs, or Corporal Toombs. Now we're getting to if you chose Ruthless as your military background, this is your mission. And the reason I say that is because part of the... That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to click on... Oh, there we go. So, yeah, what I was saying is, if you chose Ruthless, you would actually have... Am I not getting XP anymore? Oh, if I'm not getting XP anymore, I'm gonna be upset. I'm actually gonna be upset. You know that they have 3 specific missions. So depending on your that's why I said your background does in fact matter. Depending on how you want to play. So for your growing up background, whether you were a colonist, a spacer, or youth, there's only one mission tied to each of those. There's only one mission that you get for whatever that background is. Now, that's the outpost. We're gonna go this way because shit. Another friend of ours is here. Let's go, you giant ogre. Back with the tentacles. Okay, so I'm still getting XP. I just possibly might not be getting XP anymore from certain things. Okay, good to know. Actually, I'm gonna make a slight detour and go this way first. But yeah, I'll be honest, when talking about the Threshers, I'm actually happy they tweaked them. Because, yeah, that little, like, what you said about stop going underground, they used to never go underground that many times. They used to, like, at times, as long as you're close enough, you can trick the Thresher AI to always stay above ground, and you just slightly move back and forth, and that's how you just take them out. Alright, where is he? Oh, I can't hit him from this angle. Can't hit him from this angle. Alright. Alright, look. I'm sorry, but ragdolls in this game just bring me so much enjoyment. Just, they're fun. They make me laugh. Oh, nice. We got armor I'm not gonna touch, but I'll take it for right now. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and just start breaking down rifles. Firestorm, Armageddon, Avalanche. Yeah, I want Sokolov because that thing hits like a goddamn truck. And when it comes to amps, we do not use Gemini. Again, Gemini is complete crap. You want Polaris or Prodigy? Gladiators, just trash. Guardians, there. I can't even. Train. Gladiator, human. So cool. Next step is here. By doing a lot of the side stuff, like I was saying, we're gonna make it to where it's possible to just one playthrough done. You back in Mass Effect, if you were lucky enough, you were able to fall off into playthroughs. But a lot of that required certain encounters you had to actually get out of the code. Instead of this before, the Mako used to actually have a damage reduction, or not a damage reduction, a XP reduction, if you got the final kill in the Mako rather than on foot. And this triggered with all enemy types, including Threshers. I think, damn, it did it again. Just fun stuff. Where all of a sudden the buttons don't want to be pressed. This is why you save.
get moving.
Alright. Now we're gonna make a return trip back this way. But yeah, going off the wall. Just before I lose for a sec. Yeah, you used to be able to, like, that's how you had to get XP. So like if you killed a Thresher in the Mako, or if you killed any enemy in a Mako, you got half of the XP you would have gotten. So that's why you saw me doing it earlier in the playthrough, where I would get a Thresher as low as possible, and then jump out of the Mako and just shoot him on foot. Because the difference was, like, if you killed the Mako, you only walked away with 1,500. Whereas if you killed the foot, you actually got 3K. But now they actually tweaked it to where the XP is the same regardless of how you do it. Yes. 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 High explosive 10. Rex. Okay, you're good. Tali. You're good. High explosives. I don't know why I did that. I honestly don't know why I just did that. I'm honestly just gonna reduce everything down to gel. I'm so happy we got high explosive 10. Actually, let me go ahead and put fusion explosive because I'm gonna need the toxic grenades. Ah, okay. We don't need the thorium gas anymore. Confirm and exit. Alright. Now we're gonna go here. Insignia, and then just erect my new vehicle. What's that? Into the Mako. got that. So, well, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark here. 'Cause that's close enough to get to. But yeah, going back to the original thought, which was threshers, and me not flipping my vehicle. They used to be a lot easier to kill too, because how the thresher AI worked was as long as you were close enough to a thresher bomb, it would stay above ground, it would not burrow, and it would just keep doing spin attack. So all you had to do was slay increments of movement, and the thresher would stay out of ground. You can easily kill it. Game, you are blessing me. You are blessing me. Tali. Alright. Guess what, Tali? Explosives around 10. Your shotgun's not gonna hit hard. And lastly, Rex. Your next off the explosive round 10. But yeah, a lot of some of the changes that they did, like these boosters, you did not have that in the original. So it was a lot worse in my opinion than the original than it is now. Still, the terrain's shit, but it's better than what you used to have. Let's put it that way. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get that. Let's see. I still have Vermeer. I still have that planet left. I'm not going to mention the name of that planet yet until we get to it, because I don't want to spoil too soon. But I'm also going to be explaining my thought process on to like why I choose certain things or things like that. I'm going to save because shit can get real. Wow. I'm in 27 hours. Well,
this is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
So basically now what's happening is we're not going in that building, we're actually going in this one.
Heading out.
So this is gonna, as you can see, there's a lot of cultists. We don't want to trigger a fight with them. We could easily just run through them because, let's just be honest, they're going to be weak compared to me. But we don't want to. Because, just going back to something I've said previously, things do come back to bite you in the ass with Mass Effect.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Not exactly why they're scared. They're scared because of the fact that you can play someone alive with your mind, but yeah. Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. The best part is I can just legit just run around and just loot, and they can't stop me. And I just got a medical exoskeleton 10, which is nice. That's gonna go on Tali. I have to make sure best girl lives. You'll understand why I say that.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family.
You can
They
see he
spoke
kind of
blasphemy.
let it go to his head.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
See, now you can... I try to help you, you'll pay for your crime, enough crazy talk. All three of these will cause a fight. This one is just basically saying, shut up, listen, but we're gonna appeal to him.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
See.
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up.
So now that we've finished talking to him, no fight's gonna break out. See, you should return to Normandy and notify Alliance. Kyle's right. They'll dispatch the ship to basically take him. So we're now not gonna have any fight. Admiral Hackett will basically say, hey, look, you did a good job. You prevented a bloodshed, basically. What the hell was that? I'm not gonna put that on, I just want to see. Yeah.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
God damn, you are a buff buddy.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Somebody ate their Wheaties. So I'm gonna do a lot of prep up to Vermeer. Maybe I'll run Vermeer. I haven't decided yet, truthfully. I'm not even gonna bother going into the other compound. Now I gotta do a return to Argos Row.
Message coming in.
And this is
Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
See, Hackett praises us because he's like, hey, look, you stopped a lot of bad things from happening. Now we're gonna go back to Argos Row. Hydra, Gorgon. I forget which which planet it was that we had to go to. There's only 2 here? Oh, actually no, I just found it. This is the 3rd one. So we have Phoenix, Hydra, and Gorgon. No, I got that one. Is it Gorgon? Yeah, it's Gorgon we gotta go to. So Phoenix, if we had it, would have given us Pinnacle Station. And unfortunately, that is the one that is no longer in. That's the DLC we no longer have. So we're just gonna do our quick explore, see if anything is given to us. But you see what's lit up? That's where we're gonna be going for the listening post. Take our 2. And just before we start killing Reknai, as you see it, I'm gonna quickly take a pee. Alright, time to kill some Reknai. Everyone shotguns out. Time to ragdoll. Because it's gonna be the small one, big one, so it's all over the place.
Take them out.
You would think all the other ones would react, but they're not going to. So in the meantime, hacking time. And Omnigel, Omnigel, Omnigel. Omnigel, Omnigel, Omnigel. that way. So we gotta go. That's even dead end, so yeah, we gotta go this way. That's why explosive rounds are so nice.
Dead and done.
You can just corner check so much. Explosive round shotgun, best combo. Hands down. Wins every time. Where? Yeah, both are bad. I need polars, not solars. So they actually blocked the door. So I can't get, or... Yeah, I believe they blocked the door. Oh no, there it is. Even though they're all the same layouts, I still sometimes forget like what an exact layout looks like. I'll reduce the tungsten, but I'll take the cryo for the time being. I'm not gonna open that one yet. First aid station convenient. Medical station. X, square, square, square. Alright, we get this. Phoenix armor's crap. I'll say it straight. It's crap. I don't use medium armor, so I'll take the shotgun for the time being. Upgrade kit. I'll take all of that. That I'll take. I know what shotgun I want, so I really should start being picky for that shotgun. I need Sokolovs. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I don't care. The minute you get the Mass Effect 2, all the guns change. Each gun's actually unique now. So it's not like the same model, just different colors. Now this is interesting.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Entry 1.
Play the first entry.
Sigma 23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus? Is that a corporation?
No, they are Black Ops.
Play the second entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Novaria. They promise this batch will be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
They're talking about weaponizing Ragnarok.
Play the last entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading. Boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
This is a familiar story. A failed experiment with the Rachni. Nice to see humans are consistently stupid.
Let's go.
You escaped. The escape route definitely came from this station, though the motives behind this Cerberus group are vague. To prevent further contamination, arm the station's scuttle charges and evacuate to the Normandy. So this is the bomb. But as you see, we now have a timer. Luckily for us, they're all weak. I'm gonna take both for the time being because I don't remember what's what. You're on the other side. I want the free XP, that's why I did it. And with explosive rounds, it makes it so easy to run through everything. And we exit the Normandy just as the explosives were getting ready to go boom. So now what we're going to do is, because right now we should be caught up on all our side missions. We're going to go back to the Citadel. Because I'm going to trigger that mission. Because the problem is, when I advance, I can mess things up if I don't do that mission. It's not like it has a huge impact on the next games, but if you do this mission, you get a email in Mass Effect 2. Content. I'm also, just because I can, I will make a run to the Citadel vendor as well. In this case, it's just going to be my two. It'll just be the C-Sec vendor.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
So, the reporter, we punched her, but just letting you know that no matter which mission you started with, you would have, triggered dialogue with her and she would have said something about whatever you did for a mission. Now, the easiest thing to do is just give her the middle finger and just punch her. And partly the reason why I say it's worth punching her, as rough or as horrible as that sounds, the only reason I say it's worth punching her is due solely to the fact that in the next two games, you're gonna have some very, very interesting, what's it called? Interesting, encounters with her, because she's basically going to be like, hey, you remember me? You can talk to her again, and she'll and in the third game you get another interaction with her, which makes it even funnier. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you're gonna have a lot of fun just by doing the punch her approach, to put it in the simplest terms.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
Give me skip, give me skip, give me skip.
Major Kyle...
Skip, thank you. Right. There he is. Zabaleta.
Hey, you're that Shepherd kid.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
So, if you haven't been able to pick up on it, you could tell there's something wrong with him. Yes, he served.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed.
That
the exact cause is currently unknown.
So to put it in the simplest terms, he
Given
has
the
PTSD.
research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment
so now
gone
what we
awry.
have to do,
Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result.
There we go. Thank you. I was waiting for this kid. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Wow. Rex, the gun phases into you. I don't like that. Okay, back to what I was saying before I just lost my train of thought. So now we're gonna go back to Normandy. And then we're gonna phone our mom. We're gonna go vid call our mom, and she's gonna say, hey, yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he really had it rough.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've
I'll
got.
open the rare stocks for you.
Yeah. God damn, you still have crap. Like, I could jokingly just sell something randomly and have better than what he gives. What? The Savant's still better, but a Nexus ain't bad to give to some people. Done. I'm back at max. The only reason I'm not really
Celebrations are being planned
here
for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt.
Yeah. But yeah. Usually that vendor has like all the best stuff. God damn. That vendor's been pretty crap lately. Like, his only best stuff was
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Like, usually he has only the Spectre gear. And at this point in the game, because I have so much money, I would just go to him.
The commanding officer is
him up and just
aboard.
buy a
XO
bunch of
Presley
supplies.
stands relieved.
So now we're gonna go to the comm room. Now we can interact with the comm terminal, and we're gonna open up a line for...
Computer, give me a real-time
XO
connection
Shepard.
to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Alright, so that leads off to now we have to go back and talk to him. When you tell him to go to the VA, he's gonna be very dismissive, like no. You go there, they just pump you with drugs and stuff. Basically, he don't want to do it. But you could basically tell him, man up, stop being a little bitch, do it, seek help. Which he'll listen. So yeah, that's the only assignment I have left right now. Would help if I hit the button to say exit Normandy. But I know, like, what I'm saying, that's just me kind of goofing about this
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
But
Logged.
truthfully speaking,
The commanding officer is ashore.
if you know someone
XO
like
Presley
that,
has
you
the
see that
deck.
they're suffering, if they served, or just if they experience something that puts them into that type of state.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Oh, they'll be fine in a bit, because this shows a great example of it. He's a soldier who's suffering PTSD because of what he saw down in that situation, and it just so happened it's affecting him greatly because of the fact that, well, he saw how they were treating people. He saw how the Batarians were, which are slavers in this case, were treating humans. Corralled them, shot the ones they couldn't use, put the implants without anesthetic. He saw how bad it was because he was one of the first groundside. If I remember correctly, he was the first one out of the shuttle. So to him, it was rough, it was bad, it was a really gruesome type of thing to witness.
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was the victim of an attack by biotic extremists. The drugged researchers attacked Alliance soldiers, and the rescue operation...
Drug researchers became brutal. No, I didn't get any kills, but I don't think I killed any researchers in that one.
Back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
You see, he's already asking for more.
I spoke to my mother.
Credits.
She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
This is where we'll basically tell him, go to the VA.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
And that's this mission. Easy, simple, done.
Miners in the Skillian Verge are planning to
Now, you
resume
can't actually
operations on
contact
an
your mom
asteroid rich in element zero.
Once you
Raids
do
by
that,
a criminal warlord had recently disrupted mining operations in the area. After negotiations with the Alliance military, however, the warlord has allowed mining operations...
Oh yeah, I forgot I can still do that stuff. So as you can see, it's grayed out, meaning that's it, it's done. So next up is gonna be Vermeer. And that's actually gonna be a lot of fun, Vermeer. It's gonna be stressful and fun at the same time. Lots of action happens on Vermeer. Now you can see the Hanar's not here right now, but you can actually I didn't do it this time, but you can buy the Hanar. It's a pass to speak its voice. Just as you pass, he just talks about the Enkindlers, which they refer to the Protheans as Enkindlers.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
See, there it is. What we helped her with earlier. So now, next step on our journey. Let's see, 28. Yep. Next step of our journey would be Vermeer.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
So, as I said, I do a lot of the side stuff as well because there's just so much to do. But we're actually close when I say close to the end, not at the end. There'll be Vermeer. Then we'll get our information, collect our thoughts, get everything set, and then it'll be kind of the final push. So that's... I do multiple saves just in case because, you know, doesn't risk. So we're all caught up on side missions. Everything's good to go. Vermeer is going to be next on our list of things to do. I'm going to use this time to take a small stretch break, run to the bathroom and some other stuff. So I'm not fully stepping away, but I'm still going to be around. So I'm just going to take like a quick, I don't know, 15, 20. And then we're going to go and do Vermeer. Or I might end at, I don't know yet. But for right now, we're going to be set up to go do Vermeer, because Vermeer is definitely going to be a long type of encounter. If I had to speak for out of the priority story mission planets that they give you, Vermeer is the longest, just because it's broken into, I want to say, 3 parts. But yeah.